Hey, Kuttah Spoken Truth, we back at it again. I want to get my take on Spence and Crawford fight. I know a lot of people have been talking about it, the breakdown of it, but one particular element I recognize about this fight, which played a part against Errol Spence, is when I look at his eyes, his demeanor before the fight, even during the times where they was advertising the fight and he was standing before Crawford and they was looking each other in the eyes. I noticed that Errol Spence always broke rank. What I mean by that, he was always the first one to look away from looking at Crawford in the eyes. I noticed that. And I believe that somewhere down the line, fear grabbed a hold of Spencer's heart. Even when I'm watching the demeanor of his boxing in the ring with Crawford and notice how he was moving, he was off that night. He was not himself. And I believe he was not himself because of fear. Fear somewhat paralyzed him in this fight against Crawford. And that's the reason why Crawford was able to dominate him from the opening of the bell, from round 1 all the way through to round 9 when he got stopped and the referee stepped in, which I believe that his corner should have stepped in the 7th round. Yeah, I think it was the 7th round. But anyway, fear. I saw a little fear in Spencer's eyes. And this fear in his eyes could be because there's something that he may be dealing with in his body and we don't know nothing about it. He's not willing to share it with us. Whatever it is, there was some type of fear there, and it caused him to be reserved, not being his normal self when he was out there. And one thing the scripture teaches us, when you fearful, you're not going to be able to overcome. You're not going to be able to win. In fact, when you study the book of Judges chapter 7, when Gideon was getting ready to go to war against the enemies of Israel, the Most High told Gideon, listen, you got too many people in your army. You got too many people. So this is what I want you to do, Gideon. Go tell everybody. He's over there in Judges chapter 7. Go check me out. I want you to tell everybody that's fearful and afraid to go home, to leave this battle. Because not only is they going to get themselves killed, they're going to get everybody else killed because they're afraid. So psychologically, I think Spencer was defeated before he even got in the ring. There was some type of fear. There was some type of scariness or fear altogether that he was dealing with and that he could not overcome. And it showed up in the fight, man. That's why I tell y'all, you can't be afraid to do anything. You got to have faith. And I especially teach it to my kids. You got to have faith in the Most High, and you got to have faith in yourself. You got faith in the Most High, you got faith in yourself. Listen, that's a recipe for victory 24/7. Crawford, he was confident. Spencer, on the other hand, he wasn't. He was timid. There was some type of fear there, and Crawford exposed it. He dominated him, y'all. So that's my take on it. All right, peace.